Seems to me like you put in a lot of years practicing stand-up comedy, trying to find your voice.
I got 20 years in.
Yeah, and when things really clicked for you is when you really got personal, right?
Yeah.
When you talked about your family,
Yeah.
when you talked about your life growing up, suddenly you don't become a jokey comedian, you become a real...
I stopped being a character, Howard.
Right.
And that's what, I mean, even with you and radio, you know, there's a point where you got to, Rob and you as well, where you got to see people listen to us because we're ourselves.
Yes.
We're genuine.
And
there's
it takes
no
a long
fraud.
time to find that,
yes,
doesn't
you
it?
You don't tap into that. And
No.
people that say they tap into that are lying.
They're full of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tapped into it at the later stages of my career. When I really started, I stopped with the phony voices. I stopped with the fake stories. I stopped.
And as you started realizing that and you started to get more real about your life, you won a lot of amateur contests. You played bigger and bigger clubs across the country. And is that how Judd Apatow found you for that sitcom that you guys put together?
Well, Dave Attell, another funny comedian, man. Love
Great
Dave.
comedian, yeah.
Dave said, I want my manager to look at you.
So through these associations, you come to the attention of the great Judd Apatow,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And you guys put together a TV pilot.
North Hollywood.
North Hollywood. And you probably figured, this is it, man. I'm going to be on TV. I'm in a Judd Apatow.
I made it.
You made it. That's
I
it.
made
It's
it.
over. This is going to be my ticket.
$25,000 check for the pilot. I called everybody. Look, guys, this is what we're going to do. First of all, Mom, I'm going to set you up. Okay?
You're 25.
$25,000.
Yeah.
I'm going to set everybody up. Okay?
Yeah.
Kenneth, you don't do nothing. I got you. Just right now, it's coming in.
And didn't you go out and buy yourself a Mercedes or something?
Yeah. Stupid. First of all, I can't
Did you have
tell
no concept of 25,000?
No.
Yeah.
I thought 25,000 was the equivalent of 25 million. I called everybody. Hey, look, don't nobody do nothing. I got us all. Calling friends that I grew up with. Listen, that money, I don't know how fast that money went.
So you must have been really in shock when the pilot doesn't get picked up. You're like, whoa, this doesn't compute. Where's my 25,000?
Do you know who was in the pilot with me?
Yeah, who was in the pilot?
Amy Poehler,
right?
Jason Segel, myself, Judge Reinhold.
Isn't that unbelievable? Was Seth Rogen in that too? No,
Seth Rogen was one of the writers with it.
Can you imagine that? And
that is supposed to go.
And that's the horror of the television business.
It's scary.
You have that many talented people involved, and they can't get this pilot picked.
It's scary, man.
It really is.
The hand-on talent that Judd Apatow has had and still has is unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
That was our circle back then, and we're talking years ago.
And
Me and Jason Segel lived together for the pilot.
Yeah, I know. And that was Judd's suggestion to you. He said, I want you guys for this pilot to live together, to actually move in together and really get to know each other. I guess that was for some sort of familiarity he wanted to convey.
Because we played roommates in the show, so he wanted us to really have that roommate feel.
So can you imagine, here you are, you moved to L.A., you figure, hey, okay, I'm going to get my career going. I'm in the Judd Apatow thing. I'm living with Jason Segel so we can really know it because we're going to be the new odd couple.
That's it.
We're
the new bosom buddies.
And that is the fucking disappointment in life.
I went through a period where I was a pilot's virus. Any pilot that I touched did not get picked up. And I mean,
and you start to think. You start to think.
No, 100% it's me.
I'm a real disaster here. Do you call your mom, your brother, all the people you bought stuff for, and say, "Listen, I need this money back"?
No. You got to take that loss.
You got to take
that loss.